Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today we're reacting to and breaking down the entire whole Sounds Good Feel Good B-Sides and Rarities EP. Now I'm going to be going through and doing the whole actual album too, so if you want to check that out, there'll be a different video, the whole deluxe version of the album. But there was a lot of requests to do the B-Sides and Rarities, so we're going to be doing both, the EP and the full album. This right here is the EP, so hope you guys enjoy that. As always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react to and break down any of your favorite songs. You can also text me at 1-833-575-0948. That's text me on your regular phone or on WhatsApp. You can text the same number, 1-833-575-0948 on WhatsApp. And if you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto. Wherever you listen, there's a link in the description. It means a ton to me. This is Safety Pin by 5 Seconds of Summer. So a ton of whole different things going on with these guitars. We had almost like a really high pitched guitar and then another guitar on the left. They do more like I would call them like double stop chords. It sounded like two notes at the same time, like a root and a third kind of thing. And then we just had a whole bunch of different melodies going on with the guitar, even like that single pick note, almost like a dad delayed kind of note. And the reverse swell with the drum roll into this. Lost children running to the edge of the world. Nice, you hear that? You hear that cymbal, the hi-hat pan from left to right? That was really cool. Also, big use of the stereo spectrum here. You can hear that there's like the guitar is totally in the right ear, the guitar is totally in the left ear, filling everything up. So us away, broken boy meets broken girl. He said nice. You tried it all before, and it only makes it worse. Oh, but this. So what's really interesting is that like I've heard a lot of their more recent stuff, and it's cool to see the progression in their music. Now this is a cool song so far, and like even the song, like just the playing and everything's really cool. But what I find interesting is the quality of production has increased exponentially since 2016 to 2020 when they released a new album. I guess their budget increased. I guess that the producers that they were able to work with increased, because you can hear just it's not as full as their more recent album, and I think that like partly in the sense of like the guitars just don't feel as full, and that's totally fine, but I think that's cool that you can actually see a progression in their music. You can see like in the newer stuff, like I mean that's everybody's goal should be to get better and better, and that the fact that you can hear a difference in their earlier stuff compared to their current stuff means that they're actually progressing, which is a great quality to have, and they haven't stayed stagnant. Maybe this time. You hear that swell? That swell is a transition element saying, hey, we're about to go into a new section here. Make it right. Safety pin, the pieces of our broken hearts back. Layered vocals going on right here to thicken things up, to show, hey, we're in a chorus. We want this to be like really driving the song. Together, patching up all the holes until we both feel much better. Deleting things I'm really bad, so now I'll say the things I never said. We've also got layered guitars going on. You can hear in the left and right ear they're playing the same thing, like those chunky, big, fat chords. Nice. Okay, there are the three guitars again. The guitar in the right ear, the double stops in the left ear, and then again, slightly to the left ear is like that dot eighth note. Kick sounds nice though. That is a full-on kick, really apparent. That was cool. You hear the octave down, we're twisted, pitch shifted vocals, but it had a panning going on. If we listen back to it, let's rewind it. Panning, tremolo back and forth. You hear it? That's cool. So we have palm muted guitars going to like regular chords, bum 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 bum. Palm muting is when you take the palm of your guitar, palm your hand, and put it on the bridge of your guitar, the back of the guitar, and play like that. And what it does is it gives these staccato kind of like very classic rock kind of sounds. Because the strings can't ring out as much. I like this how the strings come in here and like it goes very staccato, like da 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 da. It's cool.
Really bad. So now I'll say the things I never said. Will safety bin the pieces of our broken hearts back together.
Nice. I like the bass is nice and apparent right here. It's like kind of really driving in. Nice. So that's cool. So what we have right there is like almost high passed vocals. So like almost like they're running through an amplifier or a cell phone kind of a feel, where it's like that the lower frequencies are right there, and it just sounds very far and distant, and almost like I said, like an amplifier. Nice. Oh, you hear that tremolo on the guitar? That's cool. You hear that? Let me rewind that. So tremolo is in effect with the volume pulling in and out. So listen, ready? The guitar. Oh, here. Oh, hold on, in a sec. Panning in and out. That's cool. Went to the minor chord right there.
Safety pin the pieces of our broken hearts back together. Patching up all the holes until we both feel much better. Deleting things are really bad. So now I'll say the things I never said. Will safety bin the pieces of our broken hearts back together. No more waiting, we can save us from falling. No more waiting, we can save us from falling. No more.
That's cool. How they took everything out right there and just now it's just vocals and drums. That's cool.
We can save us from falling. No more waiting. We can save us from falling.
That's cool. I like that a lot. I liked how there was that whole big like echo and reverb, like layered choir like vocals. That was really cool. All right, that was Safety Pin. All right, let's go on to The Girl Who Cried Wolf, number 2. Nice, that was cool. So let's just talk about that. We had like the like very distant kind of vocals, reverb vocals out, kind of like I said, did far in the background, and then we had a reverse vocal right here, pan tremolo left and right to come in. That's a reverse vocal.
Every time you say to me it's over, you just wanna start again. It's just
Chord progression sounds like it's going 1 5 slash like. So for example, from the key of G, it'd be G, D slash F sharp, E minor, D, C. But they're playing in something called third chords, where it's like the A and the B string on the guitar. So you're playing those in the open kind of strumming. But there could be a capo. So I'm gonna look up the chords and we're gonna start playing. I'll show you the chords. Oh, I like that minor chord.
girl who cries wolf every day, ignored by gravity, but in the end, don't ask why.
Nice.
You say you wanna, but do you wanna run away? Your grave escape, oh yeah. Where you going?
So this is interesting. It's cool. It's like a acoustic pop punk kind of style. I like this a lot. It's a very cool contrast compared to like the first song, which is Safety Pin. This song has a lot of motion in it, but it's the acoustic, like almost like an acoustic instrument. It's cool. I like that. Nice, ton of reverb on the vocal. The vocals sound really good here. Even these drums, nice and distant sounding. That kind of reminds me of what's it called? Bastille. What's this song called? Whatever the song is. Pompeii. That's cool. I put get that vocal through the amp like there, pan to the left.
Does it have to be this tragedy? This endless lost parade or castle?
Oh, interesting. Almost like key change almost right there. That's cool.
A facade of make-believe.
Alright, let's see what key we're in.
The truth is spelled out in your
Okay,
eyes.
we're in the key of A major.
Just reach out and make it clear to me.
And it sounds like it's going like... There we go, yeah, cool. No, we're in the key of D major, sorry. D major, it sounds like it's going D... Which is D, C, A/C sharp, B minor, A, G.
What are you telling me? You say you wanna,
Nice.
do you wanna run?
First of all, the drums sound really good. Like the toms are really nice and tight. They don't sound floppy. Like the tom drums are they're like there's a rack, 2 racks, and a floor tom. It's the things you hear. Boop, 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 boop. That's a tom roll you're hearing. Sometimes they can feel like floppy and just like not that great. These sound really good. They're nice and tight.
Red escape, oh yeah. Where you going? Always running back to where the yard of quits again. So look at me in the eye. Is anyone there at all? Is anyone there at all? 'Cause I'm not dreaming. So look at me in the eye.
If we were to talk about the chord progression here, we have saying it's going D to G to E minor to A. So look at me in the eyes, look me in the eye, da 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 da, because I'm not dreaming. So if we want to play the chords, you can play D, G, E minor, A on piano or guitar. Oh, that's strings are cool. So I'm curious at what I wouldn't say that they were super huge just yet in their career. So I'm assuming that they didn't have a huge budget. That being said, I wonder if these are real strings, like they actually got a string player in, or if they're using like sampled strings. Nice, I like this part. Pulsing 1, 2, 3 chord notes in the bass going on. It's going 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the bass is walking down. I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6, 1, and then the bass is hitting 7 walking down. So it's like going like G, A, B minor, D, C slash F sharp. A slash C sharp. That's cool. You hear the guitar panning. That's cool. A serious emotion in his voice right here. Wow. So you can hear the strings switch sides. The strings in the beginning were in the right ear. Now it seems like they're more in the left ear. Serious emotion in his voice going on right here. Drums sound really good. Hear it walking down. Let me rewind that 2 seconds. You can hear it coming from that one chord, the D, to walking down. Ready? B minor. Yeah, that melody, the doo doo doo, is sick. Harmony coming in.
Look at me in the eye. Is anyone there at all? Is anyone there at all? I'm not
Stereo acoustic guitars going on.
dreaming. Look at me in the eye. Is anyone there
I like this mix of the rock and the strings. It's cool.
at all? Is anyone there at all? 'Cause I'm not leaving.
Yo, Caleb killed it on the. what's the bassist name? Is it no? Yeah, Calum. Yeah, Calum killed it on the bass on this song. It's really really good. Callum. I think it's Callum actually. Callum killed it on the bass. Cool. That was The Girl Who Cried Wolf. Really cool song. Actually, that was probably my favorite so far. All right, let's go straight into Broken Home.
They would yell, they would scream, they were fighting it out. She would hope, she would pray, she was waiting it out, holding on to
nice.
A dream while she watches.
You hear that? So that chord right there is like the sustained kind of chord. It sounds like it's going. I want to say.
On to a dream while she watches.
It's a second. So bum 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 is a second. It's like, so for example, if it's a C chord, it's like a C, D, and a G going on in there. That's cool. I like this. I think, let me hear. Stereo acoustic guitars. You can hear that they're slightly panned left and right. They were layered, playing them over each other. Oh, I hit Broken Home by accident. Let's go back to that.
Walls fall down. Sharp words like knives, they were cutting her down. Shattered glass like the past.
Dude, I really like the use of the strings. Just staccato strings pan slightly to the left. The 1, 2, 3, 4 playing on the chord note 3, 4, 1, 2.
It's a memory now, holding on to a dream while she watches these walls fall down. Hey mom, hey dad, when did this end? Where did you lose your happiness? I'm here alone.
Wow, this is definitely an emotional song for sure. Wow.
Inside of this broken home.
The piano part's kind of giving me like an Adele kind of feel. What's this song by Adele? But it's very just similar feeling. And I don't say that like anybody's copying anything. It just is what it reminds me of. If we were to talk about the piano part, it's the chords. It's in the key of C. So it's the chords of C. Yeah, it's a key of C. To G. Yeah. To A minor. To F. Hey mom, hey dad, da 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 da, da did you lose your hat, da 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 da, like that. See, and then 3, 4, 1, 2, F, 3, 4, 1, 2, like that. That's what's going on with the chords right there.
Who's right, who's wrong, who
You know, no, it's definitely not.
really?
So the chords I had, capo on the first fret, which means that, yeah, there we go, I missed that part. So it's actually moved that all up one half step. So it's actually C sharp major to G sharp major to A sharp minor, which is, nope, my bad. There it is, A sharp minor to F sharp major on the piano. On the guitar, you could just play C, G, A minor, F with a capo on the first fret. If you don't know what a capo takes what you're playing and moves it up one, so you don't have to actually, like, it's essentially taking place of your finger when you're doing bar chords.
Yes, the fault, the blame, the pain's still there. I'm here alone inside of this broken home. This broken home.
Nice.
Wrote it down on the wall, she was screaming it out. Made it clear she's still here.
Oh, this is sick with the drums going on. I like
Are you
it.
listening now? Just a ghost in the halls, feeling empty, they're vacant.
I got the fly. There it is. Oh, I see that vocal, like, whooshing vocal kind of thing going on.
Battles, all the wars, all the times that you fought. She's the scar, she's the bruises, she's the pain that you brought. There was
Harmony coming in, a drier harmony. I feel like the lower octaves kind of like a little bit reverby.
life, there was love like a light and it's fading out. Hey mom, hey dad, when did
C sharp, G sharp,
you lose your happiness?
A sharp minor, again with layered vocals, saying, hey, we're in the chorus, we want this part to be the most powerful, the most emotional, the most full part of the song.
Who's right, who's wrong, who really cares? The fault, the blame, the pain's still there. I'm here alone inside.
The strings on there just went like from C sharp, but like mad high. It was up here to D sharp to E sharp. They're walking up like that, going like do re mi. Back, and then matching the melody. D sharp, E sharp, C sharp.
You've got
Nice, you hear that echo? That's cool. Oh, that bell sound is cool. I like that in the left ear. Wow, serious layered vocals right here.
Did you lose your happiness? I'm here alone inside.
That's cool, like that. Some sort of like low pass, kind of like chord kind of thing going on with eighth note 1 and 2 and stabbing down there. Oh, you know what I could have expected them to do, but they didn't just do? I could have expected right there a key change for it to move up just a half step. I could have seen that, like a modulation. Wow, that was cool. So if you hear that, you can actually hear that the pan, when they did that harmony, it moved from right to left and panned. I like that. I like how they go to the minor right there. A sharp minor. Sick, man. Very cool. That's a cool song. Serious emotion in that song for sure too. That was Broken Home. Next we go into the space between a rock and a hard place. Wow. Well, let's talk about that. That is pretty cool. That is obviously an electric guitar and vocals, but we have what's called a side chain going on right here. And what a side chain is when you take two instruments and you have, say for example, in this case the guitar and what I would consider like an unheard kick drum. So usually you sidechain to like a kick drum or something like that. And what a sidechain does is you take a guitar or any instrument and you align it to like the kick drum. And every time that the kick drum is kicked and comes through, like the you know, whether it be a 4 on the floor, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, or even bum, 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 whatever. When every time that instrument comes through the kick, what happens is that sound is pulling out the other sound. So for example, the kick drum coming in is pulling out the guitar coming in. So it gives this very pulsing kind of effect. What's happening here though is there's no kick drum here, so they routed it to like an unheard track where it's not coming through the mix yet, but it's still telling the guitar, hey, we want you to pull in and out, and it's giving this pulsing sound. You hear it very, very much in like EDM style music. You'll hear it with the synths, they're pulsing, and it gives this driving kind of, it makes you want to bob your head along to it. Like that. You want to bob your head to it. Pulsing.
Wasted, I play the same part where I'm chasing your sick little heart till I'm jaded and lying on the floor.
Nice. I was hoping that they do echo like that. The call and response echo. That's really cool.
Faded, I'm wrapped.
We also have stereo electric guitars going on left and right, pan slightly. If we were to talk about the chords, it's in the key of G, and it's going G to D, back to G, and then right before faded on the jaded on the lying on the floor is E minor D C. So it's like the G to D. Obviously, it sounds a little weird because it's higher on the piano. I mean, if I would move and we're not playing chunky, you know, distorted chords, back to G, D, E minor. Some jaded lying on the floor. That's C right there. Key of G.
In your arms while you're waiting to tear me apart with the last kiss. You leave me wanting more.
That's cool. Like that. This sort of instrument going on there, and it's like I can't tell it, but it's opposite the.
Me wanting more.
That's cool. Wow, huge reverb on that snare right there. Dude, they do a really good job of layering their vocals. Because all their timbres are slightly different, it really gives a full-on nice layer. I love that they like straight up just like pop punk rock. I think that's really cool, and I can't wait for this music to become like really apparent again, like where it's like the top of the charts, because I think it's really cool. Nice.
I stay awake with the spaces. The thought of our hands interlacing is taking over me.
Back with that sidechain pulsing, it's almost acting like a synthesizer, that guitar. It's really cool. Nice! You hear that tom roll panning left to right? Let me rewind that really quick. You hear it go from right ear to the left ear. By the way, I'm still testing things out with copyright issues, so there is a potential that I might have switched the left and right ear. So what I'm saying is in the right, it might be in your left, just because I'm trying to figure out the whole copyright thing with songs and not getting flagged and that stuff on YouTube. Nice! Get that serious high note. Nice. I like that like minor chord that they're doing right before the transition. Nice. That's cool because it's like almost like through an amplifier, like I said before. Serious layered vocals again. Chord progression here is, I believe it's saying D, but I want to say, yeah, it's saying D. G, D, C. So bum 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 with a C, G, G, D, D, C, C. If you play an instrument, want to play these on the guitar, piano, you could. You know what I think they're doing? Hold on, let me see. We'll rewind that really quick. Yeah, it kind of. I mean, what I just played there was walked it down, and it's like almost like a G, D slash F sharp, E minor, or C, depending on how you're playing it. Yeah. Let me know if you guys are liking the addition of the chords, me playing the chords in here, so you can learn that, or if you guys would rather me just talk about the music. Let me know. I'd be curious. So what we now have is stereo electric guitars, in addition to a piano coming in. But stereo electric guitars are arpeggiating. So an arpeggio is when you take a chord, instead of playing like this, like for example, chunky chords, an arpeggio would be like something like this. Or you can do it in any order, like that, even like that. Nice. Yo, this is sick music. The palm muting column in the bass, but I'm on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Nice. Oh, sick. So that's what that right there is, like called a vinyl slowdown. So if we hear that, it's like the olden days when we used to use vinyls, and you would turn it off, it'd slow down like that. We can use that in effect. We can use it in like you could just program that now. It's called the vinyl slowdown. And here we go again. That's cool. Oh, and a chuck on the guitar. One. What that you do is, instead of playing a chord, you just mute the guitar by laying your hand on the guitar, and just so that doesn't make a chord sound, but you still get the sound of you playing something on the guitar. Nice! You hear that slide? Slide down, that was cool. The guitar solo coming in. Nice! So I like the staccato notes in there, but like we have the fullness of the bass, the toms, the kick, and the guitars. Oh, bum bum. Even the vocals are matching that melody. 1 and bum bum. But that's cool. Not melody, rhythm, I mean. Oh wow, harmony's coming on with the guitar part. Nice, that was cool. Space Between a Rock and a Hard Place, very cool song. Key of G with the chords if you want to play that. I thought it was pretty sick. All right, last song on this EP is A Story of Another Us. Here we go.
Play the scene over again before the credits rolling in inside.
Again, back with the strings coming in, really cool. Layered electric guitars again, pan the left ear, pan the right ear. This song, I believe, is in the key of, in the key of D. Oh, nice tremolo on that guitar. Nice.
Faster than I heard inside my head. And now I'm shaking.
I like this. It almost has like a slower motion kind of feel. Like it's just like really vibing. I like that a lot. Chords in the verse were like going from D and then D again and then went to G, back to D. And now we're at the pre-chorus, which they're saying is Luke singing with A, B minor, G. So let's see what we got. Really droning reverb kind of sounds going on. Again with the arpeggio. As I said in the last song, an arpeggio is instead of playing a chord chunky like this, you'd arpeggiate it. Obviously, that's a ridiculous example, and it sounds on better on the guitar. But like they're playing like something like, something like that, like adding extra notes in there, kind of essentially.
I got a long-term plan with short-term fixes and a wasted heart that just eclipses, and I push my luck from trusting just enough. That's the story.
So first of all, layered vocals, but it almost sounds like there's like a little riff going on right in the center of the mix, almost like a palm muted kind of guitar arpeggio. But I can't tell. If there is, it's really low in the mix, but it sounds like it's moving around. Nice, you hear that sliding down on the guitar. That was cool. Nice, playing that single note on the guitar right there. That's pretty cool. I think you're playing the F sharp on that guitar. You hear that? Which is the third of the key. Right here, the story of another us is going bum G a D. The story of another us G. Story of another us B minor. It could be the story of another us G to A again. Let me know if you guys like me showing you the chords, if you're interested in that, or if you just don't care and want us to stick to it. Let me know. Back to D. G. Back to D. I like to have the drums are a little bit. Usually, one of my complaints about music is that drums aren't loud enough. In this case, I feel like I like that they're a little quieter. They give this almost like I said, far back kind of feel. Serious harmonies though. Kind of got some like dotted eighth note delay going on along with the kick, contrast in the kick. I like that. Whoa, that was totally off. That thing. That was ridiculously off key at first. My bad. I got a long-term plan with short-term fixes and a wasted heart that just there's definitely some electric guitar going on and doing some sort of riff. Like it's just really low in the mix. These guys are really talented musicians. Drumming is really good. Like I haven't commented much on the drumming, and that's because I've been commenting on the toms and the mixing of the toms and stuff, but the drummer's really holding everything together, really tight kind of drumming, like really not actually. You know what? Let me rephrase that. Not tight in the sense of like I would say that tight drumming would go more towards like 21 Pilots. Like he's a really tight drummer. He has more. This guy has a lot more emotion going on right here. Emotive guitars, let's say, not drums. Back to the F sharp going on, and that guitar, that droning F sharp. Nice. Yeah, this song needed a section like this. This is cool. I like this. You like that? You hear that in the radio? That guitar sliding from da 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 da. It's sounding like it going. It's D to A. Almost kind of like that Coldplay Fix You kind of sound. So it also sounds like this vocals going sing like really high. Nice. So take this stereo acoustic guitars, you can hear them pan left and right. Hard, put yourself in it. This surprise ending I'm depending on. I got a long-term plan with short-term fixes and a wasted heart that just eclipses, and I push my love from trust to dust enough. That's the story of another us. One last ditch, a new beginning. So take this heart, put yourself in it. This surprise ending I kind of like the simplicity of the drumming right here. Like, it's not overdone. I think it's really good. Arpeggio going on with those strings, which is sick. Nice. Very cool. That was the story of Another Us. Very cool. That was actually the whole EP. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Really, really cool. I love that pop punk kind of sound. So, as always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react to and break down any of your favorite songs. I want to check out my music. It's Jacob Restitute or wherever you listen. You can text me at 1-833-575-0948 on WhatsApp, a regular text message. See you guys later. Have a great Restitute day. Peace out. Now she's 17 with no dream in her head, spending